It's really got to be drilled. When we talk about a low single leg,
So this is Russia's 57 kilo rep this year for Worlds. Musa Mekhtikhanov, I believe is how you say it. And he's hitting this nasty, like 2-on-1 to a fireman's carry. It's super sick. But I've seen him hit it a few times and we'll likely see it again at the World Championships. So let's take a look at it. All right. So here's the attack. He goes kind of pulls off 2-on-1 and then goes right to his carry pretty much right away. Right? So here we got blue collar tie. Got some elbow control right there. His other hand is going to come across to the wrist. All right, and he's already taken kind of a little back step to load his feet so that when he is ready to attack, his feet are also ready, right? Now here is why this works. All right, so normal leg attacks, right? You want to shift their weight across. Arm attacks, you want to take the weight outside their body, right? So here we see him go to his fireman's. Now the opponent circles away because that's the angle that is typical for kind of this 2-on-1 elbow pass position, right? You take this 2-on-1 off. You typically are trying to attack this side of their body and take them that direction, right? So this guy reacts by circling, or at least moving a little bit away. And then as the opponent rolls his head underneath, catches the leg, right? And then there is nothing on this side to stop him from being dumped over there, right? So has the arm trapped, nothing over here to prevent him from being tipped over. Tries to get his forehead in the way. Tough spot. We see him continue to run his feet. And then a nice hop over. All right, still has solid arm control. Head's in the armpit. Really good spot to be in on a carry. And then, of course, it's freestyle. 4 points. All right, so dangerous, dangerous hold. 4 points is tough to come back from. All right, one more time. Takes off that 2-on-1. Boom, hits the leg. Drives. Hops over. And at worst, that goes 2. Right? 2 is still good. Here's the same attack done on Luke Liljedahl with similar finish, but a little bit different. All right. So here, instead of collar tie, we see kind of a thumb block position from the opponent. Same idea here. Elbow control. Wrist or hand comes across to grab the wrist. And then we're going to see this back step to load his attack. And it's out to the side a little bit, which starts to get the angle over here, right? So he's loaded. Now as he attacks, we can see which direction the opponent's going to circle, all right? And then for a carry, this is not the direction you want to circle, all right? But tough to make those adjustments when that's kind of what you've been doing your whole career, right? Which is another reason this is a good attack option. Catches his leg, and now we see there is nothing from the opponent over here to kind of stop this dump. Drives to his outside knee and to his forehead. Finish gets a little bit wonky, right? But I don't know if it's an adjustment or it's where he ends up, but dropping hand to ankle here is good. Stops his foot from getting out to block. And then I actually see this from the Russians fairly often when they carry, even if they lose elbow control, they will slide down to the wrist and still keep it trapped. As long as they have a piece of that arm, they can still carry, right? And here we can really see he's got forearm or wrist control instead of elbow control. Continues to drive. Again, flips over. All right, this probably ends up just being 2, I believe. Flips over. And now, if you keep this arm trapped and still have this leg, this becomes an opportunity for multiple exposure scores. All right. He tries to hop over again. Actually does. I'm not sure. That could have been another 2. I don't actually think they give it, but we can see how that could be a place where you could rack up points really fast. All right, so he finishes his first one, flips over, runs his feet back around, runs to his head, flips over again, looks for another exposure. Don't think they got back to defensible, or Lilidal's head hit out too soon. One of the 2 things happened. And then he's looking for his finish once he comes off that arm. All right. So something to look out for this Worlds from Mr. Musa Mekhtikhanov. This 2-on-1 to a carry. It's pretty sick.